This is Jillian Byrne,
Samantha Fails,
Briella Robinson,
for Alexander Hamilton's vote on the election of 1800.
Hello, I am Aaron Burr. It is the year 1800, our president is John Adams, and it is his time to give up his seat for presidency. I am one of the 4 candidates running for the 3rd president of the beautiful young nation, the United States of America. I am running for the Democratic Republicans. John Adams, the short Federalist and ex-president, is one of those candidates. So is Charles C. Pinckney, who is also a Federalist. Then there's the other Democratic Republican, Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson is my biggest competition. He is the ex-vice president and Secretary of State, so he's exceptionally experienced, more than me.
Aaron Burr is right. I am Thomas Jefferson, the man who has experience and the man who will make America the best it could be. I already have plans to win this election and overturn Alexander Hamilton's financial system and give America its proper rights and justice. I'm not fighting alone. My friend James Madison helps me through this race, and I hope he can make sure that I win.
Hello, I'm Alexander Hamilton. My son died 3 years ago, and I'm still in distress. This election has taken a turn for me and my life. I know I won't be voting for John Adams or Charles Pinckney, as I'm not supporting the Federalists in this race. Then there's Aaron Burr, my friend who does not have the best political views in my eyes. And then there's Thomas Jefferson, my enemy who wants to revoke my well-planned financial system, yet still has reasonable views. Putting their plans side by side is very important to me, to see who I should vote for.
There is no doubt that Hamilton's financial system will be abandoned.
There is no issue with Hamilton's financial system. It is laid out in an organized manner.
That's one reason to vote for Burr. I'm not going to vote for a president who discourages a fellow politician and his plans. Jefferson, Burr, what are your opinions on slavery?
Slavery isn't bad in any shape or form. My 600 plus slaves would agree.
But didn't you say in the Declaration that all men are created equal?
Opinions can change. Your turn.
Slavery isn't something I will promote, yet it is not the worst thing that has or will happen in American history.
Neither Jefferson or Burr disagree with slavery, so I disagree with both of them. Seeing what their opinions on me and my personality is crucial to my vote. I will not tolerate a president who discourages me and my plans.
Alexander Hamilton isn't exactly bad. It's just that he can be arrogant and slightly opinionated. Otherwise, we have no serious conflicts with each other.
Hamilton and I have had a rough time with each other now and then. As he comes out controlling, rude, and so arrogant, I sometimes hold myself back not to say anything.
That definitely goes to Thomas. How dare Burr? We've been friends for almost 25 years. This leads me to think I should vote for Thomas, so I could at least be respected.
Well, I guess it's time for these citizens to vote, but there is no doubt because I am, of course, going to win.
Well, you're wrong, because it's a tie.
What do you mean?
It's up for me to decide who the best will be.
It's a team Thomas and I. Charles Pinckney and John Adams are out due to lack of voters.
You all have been asking to hear my voice, as it is up for me to decide who the next president will be.
Alexander, who do you promote?
Well, Thomas, I'm going to bring it up now. We've never agreed on any single event. And Burr, we've been friends for quite some time now, and I'll tell everyone now. This vote has been nothing but a conflict in my life. But now, there's a compromise. But I have the urge for one over the other. And that urge brings me towards Mr. Jefferson, or shall I say, Mr. President.
Aaron Burr was furious, but not at me, at Hamilton. This continued for 4 years, and it was a long and bitter rivalry between the two men.
He decided to talk about me behind my back, and hurt me in all ways but physical.
Burr had no right to treat me in dismay. It's not my fault, never will be, that I voted for the better person.
Well then, Mr. Alexander Hamilton, I challenge you to a duel. Dead or alive, you will pay for what you have done. I'll see you on July 11th, 1804 at dawn.
Now, Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr are in New Jersey and they are about to start the duel.
You're going to wish you never voted for him.
I had to do what's right for this country.
I could have done better, and that's a fact that most people from upstate New York would agree on.
Boom!
At this very moment, on July 11th, 1804, Aaron Burr shot one of our most beloved founding fathers, Alexander Hamilton.
Being guilty for Alexander's death is an understatement. My charges will be dropped soon, and I will continue on with my life, upset and disgusted with myself.
Even though my vote put me 6 feet under the grass, there were some positive outlooks for my death. One is that I get to be with my mother, George Washington, 2 out of my 8 children, and Marquise de Lafayette and John Lawrence in heaven. But the best thing that happened after my death was that my financial system was never actually revoked. It was kept in the economic system, and it's still used in 2018. This shows that Alexander Hamilton's vote on the election of 1800 was the most important decision Alexander Hamilton would ever make.
Fantastic.